chuck it deep, and Malik Neighbors in single coverage. Neighbors is hurt.
You know, I obviously want to give a big shout out to Russ.
Neighbors is hurt. No.
This week probably wasn't the easiest thing, but he handled it like a professional.
Popped it right there. His left or right knee is cooked.
I'm happy to get a win. That's the goal, but I'm more happy for the assistant coaches, the players. You know, we put a lot of effort into this.
Hey, I want to be clear. I am happy my beloved Giants actually won a game, but at what cost? The G-Men did a rare thing, winning their rookie QB Jackson Dart's debut. However, it's confirmed star wide receiver Malik Neighbors tore his ACL and his sophomore campaign is over. Is this part of his Saquon villain arch? Despite the win, it still sucked. What did we see in this game that was good? Were the egregious shots of Jackson Dart's mom really necessary? Where do the Giants go from here? How did the rookie QB actually do? In-depth analysis of the Giants versus Los Angeles Chargers is coming up right after this. Y'all, I recently discovered a real problem. While out of town, I didn't have access to my local NFL game on my streaming device, the dreaded blackout. I don't have time to set up an HD antenna, and most of them don't even work. Enter private internet access, which linked me into a solution that allowed me to watch every Sunday NFL game without having to sign up for multiple streaming platforms. My night in shining armor. Private internet access is also a secure VPN that keeps my browsing and device safe from prying eyes that want to exploit my personal information. Your data is your life, and you need to do everything you can to protect it. A ton of streaming platforms block content by region. Private internet access allows you to connect to different servers and access full libraries of content that is otherwise restricted. And you can protect an unlimited amount of devices at the same time. With over 30 million downloads, private internet access offers a risk-free value proposition with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Let me make it even easier. Go to piavpn.com/5pointsyt and get 83% off private internet access with 4 months free. Again, visit the link below or scan my QR code and get an 83% discount on private internet access and 4 months free. Thank you, Private Internet Access, for supporting this channel. Before we get started, please subscribe. I'm about 2,000 away from 400K, and my entire self-worth is determined by whether you like me or not. Plus, it's free. Now, let's be clear. This win was about as clean as a hoarder's apartment. There was sloppiness abound from both the offense and the defense, and the Chargers, well, they helped out a lot too. Before I get into any of that analysis, we have to have a candlelight vigil for Malik Neighbors' knee. With 6:18 left in the second quarter, the Giants got a break when the Chargers jumped offside during the snap. Dart sees this immediately and does what an NFL QB should do. Chucks it deep without fear of reprisal. Neighbors appears to leap for the ball, but instantly something is wrong. His body contorts. Even before he lands on the ground, we pretty much knew there was a problem right away. The cart came out, and his season is over. MetLife claims another victim. Blood for the blood god. What does this mean for the Giants? Prior to the injury, Neighbors had 2 catches for 20 yards, and it looked like they were using him in bubble routes and manageable situations to get him open and avoid double teams. The game plan was working. Even on the play where he got injured, he was in single coverage. Exactly what you want. His loss is devastating for this talent-starved receiver core. The depth chart likely moves Darius Slayton to option 1, Jalen Brickhands Hyatt somehow onto the field, and Wan'Dale Robinson, the swing option, is going to be asked to do a lot more. And Giants fans are instantly uneasy about that. None of these receivers are by any means elite, so you're going to task an already anemic offense with less iron to get the job done. Yes, anemic means an iron deficiency. Google it. You're probably too lazy to Google it. The Giants will likely adjust by centering the offense around Dart and Scadabo's running and short play ability, which seems like a solvable problem for NFL defenses. In particular, if they can just stop Big Blue's rushing attack. This is bad, terrible. Get well soon, Leak. Now, to the game, obviously the Giants won, but this contest was sloppier than your mom leaving Waffle House at 3 a.m. The Giants semi-capitalized on the Chargers' absolute addiction to committing ill-timed penalties and them not taking care of the football. Multiple pass interference infractions, offsides penalties, and 2 interceptions that led to 10 points for the G-men, including a phenomenal one by Dexter Lawrence, who, just like Pedro Serrano, said,
"Fuck you, Jobu. I do it myself."
Then later, Drew Phillips came up with a pick that led to what was ultimately the game-winning TD. Despite a few loose ends, the Giants defense played incredible, sacking Justin Herbert 2 times and putting him under constant pressure like a 28-year-old woman whose biological clock is ticking on her poor boyfriend. Jalen Carter was also outstanding, though not logging a sack. He pressured Herbert 8 times and hit him 5 times, all without a single roughing call. Bonus. It seemed like every time the social media QB was flushed to his right, he had a ton of trouble. Man, his throws looked like his old college mascot. Absolute ducks. It didn't help that his safety valve, daughter dater Lad McConkey, had an awful game, dropping multiple passes that hit him in the hands like a Catholic school ruler. Look, I'm not going to praise the defense too hard because that wouldn't be me. They gave up 2 pivotal plays that almost cost them the game. A TD right before half to Quentin Johnston, that was pretty bad. And then giving up a 54-yard run to Omarion Hampton, who absolutely turned on the Jets as Tyler Nubin took an unfortunate angle, and this man was gone. Side note, grats to the Chargers. They definitely have a stud in rookie Hampton. This man is going to give defenses nightmares. But other than those 2 near fatal mistakes, again, the defense was there. And for once, this team shut down an opponent in the 4th quarter, allowing 0 points. You can say the game came down to Brian Burns sacking Justin Herbert on 3rd and 9 for minus 16 yards. That forced a pivotal punt and allowed the G-men to almost completely bleed out the clock. Oh, tough afternoon, Justin. I'm sure you're fine. Just go have yourself a beer. Now let's do what you probably came here for. How did Jackson Dart look? He was far from perfect, but he did enough behind a porous offensive line that allowed the kid to be sacked 6 times. He missed a couple of throws, but you'd expect that from a rookie. Compared to Russell Wilson, oh my God, Dart looked like the new girlfriend. Hot, fun, and not annoying. Yet. The one thing that I don't like from Dart is that he has got to learn how important his health is. And yes, you have to love his young testosterone-filled aggression, but slapping a helmet with your throwing hand is not something anyone wants to see you do, buddy. Even worse, Dart missed 2 plays after this in the medical tent. The first being Chef Russ immediately fumbling a snap and almost costing the team big time. Dart is decisive, not afraid to take off and run, and built for the moment, just like both his and your mom. Got him. Also, good thing Zach Wilson isn't on this team. We really didn't see his deep ball other than on the Neighbors injury, though it was a decently thrown ball. The best part about Dart, mama side, is that his name is not Russell Wilson. Hell yeah, and props to the kid for shouting out Russ, who for the record, I do not think is a bad guy or a bad teammate. It's just painfully obvious his career has run its course. The Giants pull off what many consider an upset against the previously undefeated Chargers, and it has me both in a stage of hope and questioning why the fuck Dart wasn't the starter from day one. We lost our best wideout. We have a defense. We have a dual threat running back in Cam Scattaboo. We got our first win, and we play the winless Saints next week. And we have a QB. Don't you dare give me false hope, because I will become insufferable. But this is the New York Giants we're talking about here. I'll see you next week. Probably crying.